Champions League Manchester City vs Sparta Prague prediction, team news, lineups preview. The English champions take on the best in Czechia in Wednesday's Champions League clash as Manchester City play host to Sparta Prague at the Etihad Stadium. These two teams, who have never previously faced each other in European competition, have accumulated 4 points from their opening 2 matches, with the Citizens occupying 8th spot in the UCL table and the Maroons sitting just 2 places further back in 10th. Match preview. Man City have extended their unbeaten run across all competitions in the 2024-25 campaign to 12 matches and are the only Premier League team who are yet to lose this season after beating Wolverhampton Wanderers 2-1 at Molineux on Sunday. The Citizens, who dominated the contest with almost 80% possession, 22 shots and 18 corners, were forced to come from behind to claim maximum points, with a stunning 20-yard strike from Josko Gvardiol cancelling out Jorgen Strand Larsson's early opener. Before John Stones powered home a dramatic 95th-minute header. Victory for Pep Guardiola's side has seen them create a new club landmark of going 31 matches unbeaten W25-D6 in the Premier League. And they will get the chance to etch their name into Champions League folklore in Wednesday's favourable-looking fixture against Sparta Prague. Indeed, if Man City merely avoid defeat against the Maroons, they will set a new record for the longest unbeaten run in European Cup/Champions League history. The Citizens currently boast a 25-match unbeaten run W17-D8, scoring 64 goals and conceding just 18 in the process. And most recently beat Slovan Bratislava 4-0 in Slovakia 3 weeks ago. The 2023 UCL winners, who will also surpass Real Madrid's 32-game unbeaten home run set back in 1990 if they avoid defeat on Wednesday, have only previously faced one Czechia outfit in their history, beating Viktoria Plzeň 3-0 away and winning 4-2 at home in the 2013-14 Champions League group stage. Competing in the Champions League for the first time in almost 2 decades, Sparta Prague have made a somewhat surprising yet impressive start to the league phase of this season's newly expanded competition, picking up 4 points from their opening 2 matches. After navigating their way past Shamrock Rovers, FCSB and Malmo in the qualifying rounds, the Maroons secured a 3-0 victory at home to Red Bull Salzburg on matchday 1. Before holding Bundesliga outfit Stuttgart to a 1-1 draw in Germany 3 weeks ago. That draw took place in between 2 defeats in the Czech First League, but they returned to winning ways on Saturday as they beat Slovan Liberec 2-1 on home soil, courtesy of goals from Tomáš Wiesner and Lukas Haraslin. The latter came off the substitutes bench to score a 79th-minute winner. Lars Fries's side, who won a record-extending 35th Czech top-flight title last season, currently sit second in the table with 25 points after 11 matches. 3 points behind leaders Slavia Prague, who have a game in hand, and 1 point ahead of third-placed Viktoria Plzeň, who they lock horns with on Sunday. Sparta must first test their mettle in the Champions League against Man City, who will become the 9th different English side they have faced in European competition. The Maroons have only won 4 of their previous 22 meetings with English clubs and most recently lost to Liverpool in the last 16 of the Europa League by an aggregate score of 11-2 last season. Team news. Man City are still having to cope without long-term absences Rodri ACL and Oscar Bob leg fracture, while Guardiola has revealed that Kyle Walker knee and Kevin De Bruyne groin remain sidelined and will not be rushed back until they are 100% fit. After missing 7 matches with a muscle injury, Nathan Ake watched on as an unused substitute against Wolves, and the defender could be involved in some capacity against Sparta Prague. Although it remains to be seen whether he will be fit to start, so Josko Gvardiol may get the nod to begin at left back. Guardiola may consider rotating his side in other positions, as he did against Slovan Bratislava, with the likes of Stefan Ortega, Manuel Akanji, Mateus Nunes, James McAtee, Jack Grealish and Phil Foden all hoping they can force their way into the first 11. As for Sparta Prague, Imanol Garciani is both injured and ineligible, while Elias Kaba's illness is yet to make an appearance for the Maroons this term and is unlikely to feature on Wednesday. Martin Vidic served a domestic suspension last weekend, but he is available to return against Man City and could replace Esker Sorensen in central defense, joining Filip Panak and Jaroslav Zeleny in a back three. Haraslin, Veljko Birmančević and Victor Olatunji have all scored a team-high 6 goals so far this season, and the trio will be pushing to start an attack, although Albion Romani may be preferred to start ahead of the latter as the central striker. Manchester City possible starting lineup: Ederson, Lewis, Akanji, Dias, Gvardiol, Gundogan, Nunes, Bernardo, Foden, Grealish, Haaland. Sparta Prague possible starting lineup: Vindal, Vidic, Panak, Zeleny, Preciado, Karanin, Lacey, Wiesner, Birmančević, Romani, Haraslin. We say, Manchester City 3-1 Sparta Prague. Sparta Prague have scored in all 19 of their competitive matches in all tournaments so far this season, and they will fancy their chances of making the net ripple against a leaky Man City defense that has struggled to deal with counterattacks in recent weeks. However, the citizens are a formidable force on home soil, and they should have enough quality on show to outscore their opponents en route to claiming maximum points. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.